Jokers are wild as usual. Okay, so now, yesterday a letter came out from 50 different Republicans saying, oh, we can't do it. These are national security officials that worked in Republican administrations, including Dick Cheney. And they wrote in their letter, most fundamentally, Mr. Trump lacks character, values, and experience to be president. By the way, all these letters sound very similar. So Susan Collins, the Republican donors, this one, there's clearly a very concerted effort by the Republican establishment to say, this guy's a lunatic, we can't have it. They go on to say he weakens U.S. moral authority as a leader of the free world. He appears to lack basic knowledge about and belief in the U.S. Constitution, U.S. laws, and U.S. institutions, including religious tolerance, freedom of the press, and an independent judiciary. And there were enormous heavyweights here who signed it. And I'm not giving credit to these guys. I really, really disagree with these guys on everything else. Michael Chertoff, Tom Ridge, a lot of neocons here. Michael Hayden, who did the warrantless wiretapping. Dick Cheney, obviously. But to be fair to them, they are not lightweights. So Donald Trump, of course, disagrees.
How do you respond to this, that they're saying you're calling you dangerous and that you're going to put the country at risk?
Well, I respond by saying that I wasn't using any of them, and they would have loved to have been involved with the campaign, but I wasn't using, I had no interest in using. Look where the country is now in national policy. Look what we are in defense. Look at the terrible job they've done. I hadn't planned on using any of these people. I guess for the most part, I haven't even spoken to any of these people because I like to speak to a new group. The old group was not doing it. Take a look at the Middle East. Take a look at the problems that we have. And the last people I want to use are the people that have been doing it for the last long period of time. So you know, they don't feel relevant because of that, and they form a group and they go out and they try and get some publicity for themselves, and they hope that somebody else other than Trump wins because that way they can get a job.
Yeah, I think you make a really good point because that is exactly what the people are fighting against, this elitism.
He did not make a really good point. Bartiromo there with like, how can I kiss up the Republicans even more? You make such a good point. They're all looking for jobs. Really, Dick Cheney's looking for a job? When Dick Cheney's looking for a job, he knows how to land one. He was the head of the VP selection committee and selected himself. That dude knows how to get a job. He's not looking for a job in the Trump administration. He's not bitter about it. No, he's genuinely concerned. Even though Trump would bring waterboarding back, would bring some of Cheney's torture back, he's like, he's still a monster. He's still way worse than Dick Cheney. So why is this in the Loser Donald segment? Because he reminded me of like a Danny McBride character where he goes and asks a girl out. And she says, no. He's like, oh, yeah, I didn't want you anyway. Yeah, I was going to ask you out. I didn't ask you out. No way. I didn't want you. Come on, come on. Have a better excuse than this, man. This is some weak sauce stuff here. Yeah, these guys, they're nobodies. I mean, they were all former Department of Homeland Security, head of National Security, vice president. I didn't want him anyway. Loser. You want to watch the whole 2-hour show every day, any way you want, anytime you want, with any device you want? That's why we made membership. tytnetwork.com/join. I know what you're thinking.
Give me a break.
You didn't know about it before, but now you do. tytnetwork.com/join.